she's called Jessica. Jessica had a misunderstanding with her husband. So her husband could quarrel her and tell her that she should leave and go to her father's home. Because other women go, why is she stuck in his home and does not want to go to their home?
I come into contact with the Aguti when she came to my office complaining her husband, who is my neighbor, who is my clan relative.
So that continued for some time until she left. She left home to their home. She finished 2 years at the parents' home. But she could come to check on her children, and her children's situation was not good, coming as she was going to pray because her health was not good. She would go to church and pray and pass by. And her children could tell her that they are suffering and they want her back home. But the father, the husband, couldn't allow her to come back home. So she even talked to one of her sons called Okure to talk to the father, such that she's allowed to come back home to take care of the children. But still, the man could insist, could even harass her. And from there, she thought of another alternative. And that is how she found her way to ActionAid. From ActionAid, they told her, they summoned her husband and the clan leader and some of the few people.
After mediation in that court, we are given a go-ahead. I called the chairman of my clan, Igor Asigerai. We sat here to solve what was in the summon. When actually the international gave us that mediation, we called relatives, neighbors around, whereby we solve that matter the way ActionAid has told us.
And the mediation was held at ActionAid. After that mediation, the clan preferred the case to be concluded, the LC1 preferred the case to be concluded from home here in Olesia. So the case was concluded through a mediation where her husband accepted her back home. He has even allowed her to use the land because at first he didn't want her to use the land. He himself, he supported her to cultivate. Now they have food at home. And there are 2 girls here that the man wanted them to go to men to marry them off. He has even accepted those children back home. Now the children are here with the children and they're staying well.
In fact, from that time up to now, Otim and Aguti are in good terms.